LinkedIn, and IG. Who can do that, right? Who does that, right? Anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day. Today is Monday, so happy Monday to you. I just had some thoughts today. I said, you know what? Let me do a quick live. I mean, although I do these lives every Monday through Friday between the hours of 9 a.m. and noon, I'm live in Los Angeles, as you can see. But I had a couple of things to go over today. I was having a conversation today with someone in the hotel industry. Of course, you know they have to be hospitality or whatever for me to have a conversation with. No, I'm just joking. But this person happened to be in the industry, right? A former sales director, now AGM, I believe, at a property. It doesn't matter where, but it was just interesting the conversation that I had, and this person had told me that, and as you can see, if you're live on LinkedIn with me and YouTube, you can see I have three topics right there, just quick little topics. These are just notes because I said, let me put this stuff down because I can't forget. I don't want to forget this stuff. So the second one says disconnected from the industry. So this person, like I said, a former director of sales, is now in operations, and said she feels a little disconnected from the industry. She's not sure what's going on in the industry, what's going on out there in the big world of hotels or hospitality. And I said, that's funny, because people like myself who, Russell of hotels, or someone that's a hotel consultant, or someone that, has many conversations with people within hotels that are working operational as well as sales. And I said, hey, what is the biggest thing that's going on? And a lot of times it has to do with staffing shortages. And I said, well, okay, well, these are things that are going on that I'm hearing about. Okay, staffing shortages. Are you able to train people? You're able to retain people. Are you able to communicate with the new staff that you have coming in? And she goes, oh yeah, those things are going on too. I said, well, that's what's going on in the industry. I said, you're not disconnected from the industry. You're within. I mean, you're working, day to day in it. So you're not. It's not being disconnected. It's just that these are things that are going on. These are real life hotel problems where, I mean, we're trying to get back to, I guess, where we were in 2019, but a lot of that we're not able to get back exactly to where we were. Business may be there, business may be coming back, but we need to make sure we're taking care of these employees, these associates that we're hiring. Okay, if there's staffing shortage at your hotel, because that's what's going on, right? That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm seeing in some properties. Now, mind you, I have not been to this person's property in a while, and I don't know what's going on there, but I know in the big scheme of things, that's what's going on. There's a staffing shortage. So I'm asking her these questions, and she's like, "Oh, that's what's going on." I'm like, "Come on!" I said, "You're within this hotel." I said, "These are things that are happening to you, so they have to be happening other places." I said, "It's not." I said, "It's just not unique to your hotel that you're having staffing shortages or lack of training or anything like that." I said, "But you just have to make sure that you need to worry about what's going on at that hotel. Don't worry about what's going on in the industry, because you are the industry, and what's going on is probably what's going on other places." So, I just had to bring it up. I'm like, yeah, first of all, I couldn't believe that I was having this conversation with someone saying that they're disconnected from the industry, when we need to be worried about what's going on in our own world. Okay, you are within the industry. What's going on in your hotel? Is business there? If business is there, are we taking care of the clients? Are we getting, negative comments and things like that? Do we need to address these things? Have these people been trained? I mean, those are things that we need to be worried about, not what's going on in a bigger scheme of hospitality throughout the United States. Worry about what's going on in your hotel within your brand and take care of those things. So that was one thing that I addressed with her. Also, as you can see, are we connecting with employees? And she said, well, we're trying to train people, but there's just a disconnect. There's a younger generation. I said, well, how do you reach those people? I'm not sure even how to reach them. I said, well, are you having conversation with them? See what makes them tick. What's important to them? I mean, find out about those people, or these people that we're hiring. What's their story? Where they come from? What's the perfect scenario for them? What are their goals and aspirations? I mean, those are things that we need to ask people. I mean, people are people, right? People have, maybe they don't want to be there forever. They're just there to, they have to pay some bills and maybe they move on. I mean, that's just part of life, right? But we need to know what people are doing. Why are they there? Or at least know a little bit about them. I mean, you have to pry too much, because quite frankly, they probably wouldn't give a lot of information anyway. But you need to ask those questions, right? People just don't want to just be bombarded with work and training and all that. Like, hey, well, how are you today? Just start a conversation like that. It's not all about I'm the manager and you're the employee and you do what I say. No, we're all human, right? We all need to have that human connection. So ask those questions. Don't just come off I'm the boss and you're the employee. Okay, come off is like, hey, how are you doing? How are you enjoying the job? What do you like about it? What don't you like about it? I mean, kind of open up. In that way they'll be more likely to share information with you to see where they're going and maybe see where their goals or aspirations are. Or maybe there's some things going on within the operation that you don't even know about. But a lot of times there's a barrier between managers, supervisors, and line level employees. So we have to ask those questions, right? So we have to ask those questions. So it's just interesting how this information people just give it to me. I don't know why it is, but I get bombarded with some of the most unique questions and unique situations. But I take it. I mean, I like it. I mean, it's good because it's letting me know that we have a lot of work to do, right, within the industry, right, on how to retain employees, how to find employees. Okay, maybe the old way of doing it is not working. Okay, I don't know what it is, but there's something that we need to do a little differently. We can't treat people the way we're treating them before the pandemic. We definitely can't do that, right? So we need to find another way of getting our employees in, treating them more, respectfully, and just having conversation with people. It's not about the work; it's about them being people. Okay, people first, work second. Okay, because those are people that you want to take care of your guests, right? Because the goal is to take care of your employees, to take care of the guests, and the guests continue to come back. That's the goal, right? That's it. So, so I wanted to share those things with you, as well as just get this out of the way. I see Mr. Dylan Beaumont has joined me. I see Bishop F. Is that what that says? I'm not sure. Anyway, so when people come on, I always like to address those people. I always like, thank you for joining. So people came on Instagram, so that's why I'm addressing people. You may not see that on, you don't see that here on LinkedIn and YouTube, but that's what's going on. But it's just one more thing I wanted to say was tomorrow is On Air with Russell of Hotels. That's my live hospitality talk show. Comes on every Tuesday at 1 o'clock, live here in LA or live from wherever I am, but I'll be in LA tomorrow, so I'll be here. So it's show number 202, I believe. Yeah, show number 202. What do we talk about? We talk about the good, the bad, the ugly of hospitality, of the hotel industry. Mostly all good, but there's always some things that I'll bring up as well that just make you think. Just like this last conversation I had, or this it's kind of a one-sided discussion, just me speaking. But things like that, things that the people within the industry are talking about. You know, is it employee shortage? Is it lack of sales? Is it lack of training? Lack of business out there? I don't know. I mean, these are things that we talk about. I have people come on. They talk about their story, how they got in the industry. No two people got into this industry alike. I mean, there's a lot of things that we talk about, right? So it's an hour show, so that's not a long time, and it's a podcast as well. So it's the live version like this, where you can see me and you can see all my antics, my gestures, and all that stuff. Or you can just listen to the podcast, which is after the show's over, it takes me about an hour to upload it. It doesn't take that long to upload. It just takes me an hour to do it because I'm doing other stuff, right? So, but anyway, but yeah, so it's On Air with Russell of Hotels. So that's one of the things that I do. People always ask me, "What do you do? Who are you?" Whatever. I call myself a hospitality personality, but within that, first and foremost, I'm a hospitality entrepreneur. So I do a lot of different things in the space. If that's training, if that's task force, I do. If that's creating content for hotels, which this is creating content for Russell of Hotels, the brand, but I also create this, similar content for hotels, similar content for hotels, tourism, anything hospitality related. And then like I said, I'm a hospitality personality where I have this show On Air with Russell of Hotels where I share just a lot of insights within the industry or things within my experience. Because everything I do is based on my experience, not based on someone else's, not based on what someone told me. It's based on my 14 different hotels and 25 to 30 years of, experience, half of that in sales, half of that in operations. So there you go. I can't say no more, right? But anyway, I want to thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate it. Any questions at all, you can always either message me, slide into my DMs, or go to my website, russellofhotels.com. My information is there. My contact information, my phone number, my email is there as well. So I'm an open book. So if you have questions, feel free to reach out. I appreciate it. And then once again, tomorrow on air with Russell of Hotels comes on LinkedIn and YouTube. It's a live hospitality talk show, okay? And it's at 1 o'clock PST. So you guys have a great day. I'm still going to be live on IG because that's what I do. But I just want to come on LinkedIn and YouTube and just say that. So you guys have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Peace.